Okay, good morning everyone. So I just left my house and I'm on my way to Old Richmond Town. I'm not going to record my walk there because it is going to take me about an hour to get there by walking in. Try to keep my battery of my phone because I want to do a lot of videos while I'm actually at Old Richmond Town. So yeah, I'm on my way there. So this is going to be the opening of my video. Like I said, you know, if you live on Staten Island, there are a lot of things to do and a lot of interesting places to go that I recently discovered. My brother Ricky actually tells me a couple of places to go. My niece Christina, who now lives in Florida, you know, I saw her video with her and her fiance. They went to Old Richmond Town and they put together a really nice video, so decided to do one as well. And I'm going to make another trip back to Moravian Cemetery because there are some gangsters that are actually buried there that I didn't get a chance to see their tombstones, so I want to do that. Also, like I said, Frederick Douglass's cemetery I want to go to. Okay, and there are like 2 or 3 abandoned cemeteries that I want to go to, so I'll make videos on those also. But the poor farm, I'm definitely going to do a video, and I'm still debating whether I should go alone or whether I should take James with me because they do say that place is actually haunted. A lot of people died there. And there's also the abandoned children's hospital that is adjacent to the old poor farm. So I want to go there also. All right, so I'm on my way, and the next time you see me will be when I'm actually in Old Richmond Town. Talk to you later. Okay, so I'm still on my way. I just want to let you know that I'm passing by Moravian Cemetery, which is located right there. I did do a YouTube video on this cemetery, and just a little history note on this cemetery. This cemetery is actually a Protestant cemetery. There are a lot of Catholics that are buried in this cemetery, and how it started, where the Catholics came in, mostly Italian Catholics, they came in, was that some Italians were refused burial in some cemeteries. So what they did was the priest in this church actually decided to let them be buried at Moravian, and that's how the Italian Catholics had come to be buried here. But this, I don't know if people know, this cemetery is Protestant. But the majority of people that are actually buried there are actually Catholic, Italian Catholics. So just a little bit of history on that. You can actually Google it, and it would mention the priest, the church, all the information about it. I just don't have that on hand right now, but yeah, this is a Protestant cemetery. It is a Protestant church till this day. Protestants do worship there. But when I was in there doing my YouTube video, there are a lot of Italian Americans buried there. So a lot of Catholics are actually interred with the Protestants. So see, we can get along even after death. Okay, I'm on my way to Old Historic Richmond. Talk to you soon. Okay, so I just passed by Moravian Cemetery, and I did speak to someone. It is like almost 7 o'clock, and he was opening up the gates. I was telling him that one time I got here at about 9 and the gates were closed. He said, well, they normally open the gates. I think on my video I said that the place opens up at 9, sometimes 11. They open up every day, the front gates, at about 7 in the morning. Sometimes they're open up 6, so it is open early. They try to get here to have the gates open by 7 o'clock in the morning, so you can make an early trip here. So maybe on the way back I'll stop by, but again, I'm heading over to Old Historic Richmond Town, and he goes, oh, that's a walk, but I just let him know that I love my walk. So I'm on my way. I'm still on Richmond Road. Talk to you soon. Okay, so I know I'm getting close because there is a sign that says, "Welcome to Old Richmond, established I'm thinking that says 1728 or 18, but I am heading in the right direction, so I am going straight down that way, and I'm going to continue my walk. So we are in historic Richmond Town on Staten Island. I just passed by a coffee shop. Unfortunately, the coffee shop is closed. So I'm going to do some walking around and wait for them to open. Some places say they open up at about 11 o'clock. I can't wait that long for a cup of coffee. They should be open early. So I'm going to do some walking, and I'm going to look for some places to go. And I'm going to video some houses so you guys can see what old Richmond Town is actually like. So come with me. So the visitor center is straight ahead. You have some old colonial homes or shops. The coffee shop that I was talking about is right down there off the main road. This is closed to traffic, so you can actually walk here without having to worry about getting hit by a car or worrying about the cars behind you. So this is M. Black's Fine Groceries and Provisions. That's what this shop was. I don't think you can look inside because those windows look like they're blackened out. But there's the information center right there. So they pass by at about, they open up at about 11 o'clock, I was told. All right, so we're going to walk down here. I'm going to cross the street so I'm out of the way. So, a little bit of an incline. Okay, so I'm going to go down this way first. Hope the sun is not in your eyes. Good morning. So, there are a couple of houses there. I'm trying to see if I can make that bigger. And there's some there. I hope this is coming out because the sun is really glaring. So, and I'm heading into the sun. So that's a tin shop right there. So yeah, these old church. So I'm going to walk down to the end. Really, really pretty here. Very quiet. Get my steps in. Walk around. I'm not that far away from the other places that I want to go to, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to spend most of my time here in Richmond, old Richmond Town. So I'll show you some information. Okay, site of the former Dutch Reformed Church of Richmond. That's what this is. Okay, so I don't know if I could zoom here a little. I'll let you read and I'll shut my mouth. Then we'll move over. Continuation. And that's the church they are speaking of. So I don't know if it's this building in front of me. I'm thinking that it is. Maybe it's just different. Maybe it's not an original. I'm not sure. Gonna go down here. Actually, there's just a gate there that takes you out to the street. So I'm actually gonna walk back this way and walk down there. Okay, so we came up that way. That's where the coffee shop is. I'm still waiting for them to open. This right here is the Historical Museum, Staten Island Historic Society. That's what this building is. So this is probably a museum. There is a little bit of a map here, but it is kind of dirty and they need to clean the cover. And this is a little bit of history. The village of Richmond was occupied by the British from 1776 to 1783. Prior to 1776, the Committee of Safety met at the Christopher House to keep order and support the Continental Army. Wow. So I'm thinking that's what this probably used to be, and now it's a museum. So that is really kind of cool. And I actually feel like I am in Colonial Williamsburg. Look at that sign, plaque. It says, let's see if I can get a better shot. It says that it is the county clerk and surrogate offices. Oh, surrogate offices, 1848, which is now the historical museum. So yeah, these places don't open up until about 9 o'clock. Now, I'm actually going to go over here because I know this building is not colonial. So I'm thinking, well, I could be wrong. I'm going to come here. There is a sign. So, oh, this cemetery. This is cool. This is the site of the Richmond County Jail, and this actually opened up in 1860 through 1890. So yeah, this is the actual county jail. Those are the photos. This is the actual building. I'm going to put this down so you can read, and then I'm going to shut my mouth. Scroll down. Okay, so I just learned a little bit about, okay, so this is the actual building, but the building in the back was demolished. And if you look at the photo, talking about this building here, this building is still here. This building right here was actually the prison. This is actually demolished. They tore that down. Here's another photo of it in the winter. This building right here was removed. This one still stands because it's sitting right in front of me. That is original from the 1800s. Okay? This is the cemetery. Very old cemetery. Unfortunately, those are the people that are buried here. I don't know if you can see the name. The Van Pelt family cemetery. So this is a private cemetery, and I'm thinking there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's like 10 or 11 monuments that are here. So this is, I don't know how to pronounce the first name, but it's the Van Pelt Cemetery, family cemetery. So that is really kind of cool. And yeah, I'm going to continue my walk. So come along. Okay, so you can see me in the shadow, but this is the site of, I can't pronounce that first name, that name because I don't want to screw it up. The site of a courthouse that was here. You can't see, I'm sorry, a courthouse hotel. Okay, the building has since been demolished. I don't know if you can read that. The sun is like blaring, but I'll let you read that and I'll shut my mouth. I'll move over to the other side. Yeah, so that building in the photo has been demolished, and actually on its site today, believe it or not, is Edgar's Ice Cream House. Wow, that is weird. What's put in its place? Let's put an ice cream parlor. Wow. So yeah, so this is, you want to come here, they do have ice cream, cakes, and candy, and let's see what the prices are. Okay, so those are your prices for ice cream. They have fountain treats, they have drinks, they have coffee. God, a regular cup of coffee is $3.50 back in the day. Jeez. Okay, your toppings, your cones. So yeah, that's what they have. So there is an ice cream place here where you can get drinks, you can get soda, cake, You can put your head in here, which is kind of cool. That's really kind of nice. I have another building that is here. This is the site of Richmond County Mutual Insurance Company was here. There's the photo. Wow. Okay, this is not colonial. This is the late 1800s. I'm not gonna. I will let you read that. So that's that side. So I'm gonna shut up so you could read. Oh, St. Andrews. We're gonna be going to that church on a later date. There's the other side, so you can continue to read. Okay, so we're gonna move on. I see someone drinking coffee, and I'm dying for a cup of coffee. But yeah, they have some more houses here. I think there's another part to this. So let's continue on. So I don't know what little site this is. Look at that house in the background. But I think this is just showing you a little settlement. I don't know for who or for what. Okay, so that's what they built. I don't know if there's anyone in there. I doubt it. But really kind of cool. I wonder if you can get close. So, wow. So you can look in there. They have beds. They made little beds that you can sleep. It's really, really nice. So you can find a way, if you're ever caught in the rain, or if you're caught in the wood, not in the rain, but if you're ever caught in the woods, this is what you can do. You can build yourself a little shelter, which is really kind of cool. I don't know if you're allowed to walk here, but no one stopped me. But again, they're not open yet till about 11. So I'm gonna go back. Okay, relax. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's relax with the noise. Okay, so must be beautiful at night here. Okay, so there is another section which is across that way. I'm gonna go that way, but I really need a cup of coffee. So let me go search and see if that place is still open. So we're heading back down. I just spoke to a woman. She thinks they open up at 8, but she thinks they're open now because there is music playing. And I told her I heard the music too. So we're gonna take a shot and we're gonna see if somebody's there. But they have a cone. They have a cone where you're supposed to go up. I think, oh, this place is, let's take a look in here. So, this place looks like, oh, I think this is firewood. This is cool. Good morning.
Hello.
Wow, it's really cool in here. What time does the place open?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Do you know what time the coffee shop opens?
This shop down here?
Yeah.
They should be open now.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sure.
All right, so I'm in the Main Street coffee shop, and this is what it looks like on the inside. She said I can actually take a video. That's it there. Yeah, it's really nice in here. So they do have muffins, and they have fresh fruit. They sell espresso. They have hot coffee, cold coffee. They take cash, credit card. It's really, really nice. And there's also seating on the outside. So we're gonna go out there and sit once I get my coffee, but I'll show you. There is seating on the outside. So yeah, and you can also purchase stuff, you know, if you want to take some stuff home with you. So this seems to open up very, very early. The other shops around here don't open up until about 11. So yeah, really kind of cool. So meet you outside. Okay, so we're back. Got my coffee. I'm feeling good. We crossed from that section there. So we came from that section. Watch the cars when you cross the street, okay? And then we're over now on this section. So you are allowed to walk here. This is like really, really pretty. Again, if it wasn't for the cars behind you, you wouldn't feel like, you know, but again, you know, Staten Islanders, they have to go to work. And remember, this is an old place. So you could see the cars that are coming from there. So kind of ruins it a little, but this is really nice. So again, I feel like I'm in Colonial Williamsburg. Well, that's a really nice house there. So we're going to continue. They need to basically update these signs. So you really can't see much of anything as far as what that says. Now, circa 1720, that's all I can read. Restoration made possible by the support of, and all those people right there on the bottom, which I have no clue who they are. So we're going to go down here. I think you could walk through here, and here's a little house, little colonial house, which is really pretty. Look, that would be my room up there with that little baby window. Give me air, give me air, give me air. Okay, so this would be their backyard, where they would actually put their pool. Just kidding. So my brother said there is a church. Wow, look how nice. That's really, really kind of cool. So I kind of have like swamp area here, but it's like, where are the other houses? Oh, there's a dirt road. So I'm actually going to follow that dirt road, except how do I get down there? I think I'm going to have to go this way, go back out towards traffic. My brother just said, keep to the right, keep to the right, keep to the right. So I'm keeping to the right, keeping to the right. Okay, so I'm going to head out, and I'm going to see if I could find that road, or that little dirt, yeah, that little dirt road that I can go down. So be back soon. Okay, so I did find the old cemetery, which is right here, which we are going to come to. So I have to walk that way to the entrance, and I'll see you inside. Okay, so this is the Church of St. Andrew. This is actually the church that I actually wanted to make a separate video, since we are basically so close to Richmond Town. It's actually in historic Richmond Town. We're just going to do 2 videos in one shot. So we're going to head up. There is a saint buried here, so just so you can see, this church is celebrating 300 years. So we're going to go in, and this is really, really kind of cool. I thought I saw a burial plot. Yeah, I have a correction that I have to make on a video that I did of Moravian Cemetery. Moravian Cemetery, I had posted I shot a video of one of the oldest tombstones, if you remember seeing that video and you hear me talking about it. But I also popped up 2 photos that I found, 2 old headstones that were older. That wasn't in Moravian, I apologize. That is actually in this cemetery, St. Andrew's. So we're going to come here. This is also a beautiful church. Again, this is a small church by compared to Moravian, but again, this is a much older church than Moravian, as you can tell by some of the headstones. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you first, because this I found very, very interesting. This is the family burial plot of St. Elizabeth Barley Seton. She is actually a saint, and she is one of the first saints in America, I think. I could be mistaken, but she is actually a saint. And yeah, I mean, this is the resting place of her family members. So I'll let you see that. I'll let you read that. Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking she's interred here. Her family members are all interred here. It's too bad you can't read the headstone, but that's it. The family burial plot of St. Elizabeth Bailey Seton. Wow, that is so cool. Okay, so we're going to continue. You'll see some of these headstones are absolutely beautiful. Like, look at this door, this church door. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to head back. I'm not back. We're going to head further in. I'm going to get a shot of some of these headstones that you can actually read. I mean, you are allowed to walk, but some of these are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so these headstones, I don't know if you could see that, but yeah, I mean, look at the craftsmanship and look at the faces, the angels. They have eyelashes. Okay? This person here died at age 19. She died on July, I want to say 1st, 1749. This person died age 32 in 1733. Again, I don't know if you can see, but look at the eyelashes. That's really wild. Okay, so this is the Duggan family. Okay, these are them. So if you look, this is the Duggan family headstone. These are where they're buried. There's a couple of them. This must be the family. This is the town. I live in Duggan Hills, and Duggan Hills is named after this family. So you have 1, 2, 3. You have another Duggan here. Okay, and then probably there also, which you can't read. Okay, so we're going to continue. So yeah, this is really cool. Some of these headstones are incredibly old, absolutely beautiful. Now there is a path somewhere here, a wooden path along the way. Oh, please not right against the trees. Okay, that wow. He died in Jesus. He died in Jesus. He died in Jesus and is blessed. How kind his slumbers are, from suffering, from pain, realm, and freed from every care. Wow. They were like poets. They were like poets, these people that did these headstones. Absolutely beautiful. And here I am. I feel like I'm desecrating them. Okay, so you have to come to this cemetery. It is absolutely beautiful. It is open to the public. It is free. You can sit, you can reflect. And something else which is really kind of cool that I'm going to show you now. Like, look at these monuments. They're absolutely beautiful. Okay, so walk down here, and now you go from the human cemetery to cemetery for all God's creatures. This is actually a pet cemetery where the locals were allowed to bury their pets, and that is really amazing. Like, in memory of our beloved Gigi. She died in 2006. Wow. And we have another Bozo. Oh, there's a couple buried here. And then here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 2007. Oh my God, she lost 3 of them in 2012. That's so sad. So, yeah, this is a pet cemetery. Really, really beautiful. So, you can walk down here and continue. I'm actually going to find a place to sit. I think my brother is on his way. It is very relaxing. I'm actually going to walk further back in the back because I think there is a path that will take you to where I want to go next. So in the back where the pet cemetery is, which is right over there, if you walk further back, there is a stream that goes, I don't know where it takes you, but it's beautiful. Okay, damn spider webs. All right, so my brother and sister-in-law are here, Ricky and Felicia, so they're gonna meet me back here. There is a path somewhere here that takes you to, like I said, the abandoned children's hospital, and those fucking bugs are all here too. Everywhere where there's water, those freaking bugs. All right, and the farm, the poor farm. So, like I said, those places are another video, but yeah, so let me wait for my brother and his wife to get here, and maybe they can take me around, show me the places that I should be looking, points of interest, and yeah, talk to you soon. So back there is a little stream. Here's more of the pet cemetery, which I think is absolutely awesome. This is, again, St. Andrew's Church. I wanted to make a separate video of this, but because I thought it was actually far from old Richmond Town, historic Richmond Town, but little did I know, it's actually adjacent. It's right next door. It's connected. It's absolutely, did I luck out? Again, it's right across the street, right next door. You'll see these beautiful headstones. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, the place is also very well maintained. Really, really nice. Nice place to come to reflect. A little bit of history also. Like I said, the first thing you see when you walk in, St. Elizabeth Barton Seton is interred here, as well as some senators and congressmen from back in the day. So they're interred here also. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's a small cemetery compared to Moravian, but Moravian is one of the largest cemeteries in Staten Island, one of the oldest cemeteries in Staten Island that's still in operation today. This is an old cemetery, but it's not in operation anymore, so meaning they're not burying anyone here. There's just no room, number one. I think this is an historic landmark. So, yeah. So I'm just waiting for my brother and my sister-in-law to get here. And again, that is amazing. So there you go. The family burial plot of St. Elizabeth Bailey Seton. Bailey Seton. Yeah. She was canonized as a saint. Wow. That's really cool. So, yeah. Talk to you soon. So from behind the church, there's this park and this road. So if you take this road and go all the way down, that's my brother, this will take you, he's telling me, some kind of ramparts, but I think this road is part of the green belt, Staten Island. Just have to be very, very careful walking on the road. But yeah, I mean, woodlands all alongside of you. This is also going to take you, I think, to the poor farm town, which I don't want to do today, but I'm going to go as far as where these ramparts are. But yeah, it's a nice place to walk. I mean, if you're not afraid, I mean, I wouldn't be afraid if I was alone, but my brother lives very close, so he met me here. So yeah, we're going to take this road just further down to look at, I think, these ramparts by the British, which is all part of Richmond Town, historic Richmond Town. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, so we came off that road and we decided not to go any further because it really is kind of muddy, and that saves for another video, another day, because that's going to take you to the poor farm village and also the abandoned hospital, and then I want to do another day. I'm still in old historic Richmond and we're leaving the church area. So like I said, it's open to the public, it's free. It's a lot of history in this cemetery. There are people buried here from World War I, World War II, the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, also the War of 1812. I found a couple of headstones from the War of 1812, and plus Elizabeth Barely Seton, canonized saint. Her and her family are buried here. It's the first thing you see when you walk into the place, so that alone is something nice to come to see. So we're heading out, and talk to you soon. So we're heading out, and this is the church. So beautiful church. It's not open yet. I don't know why they keep churches closed, but again, if you come, this is where you want to come first. You want to see, I showed you, I know, a couple of times, but that's the family burial plot of Saint Elizabeth Barely Seton, which is canonized saint. So yeah, they're buried right here, which is really, really kind of cool. Yeah, it's a beautiful church. It's a must stop when you're in Old Richmond. Again, we're leaving. It's the entrance. I don't know, I'll find out exactly what time they open, so you don't get here too early. But yeah, there it is. That is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful church. Very historic. I don't know what time it's opened till, but I'll find out and let you know. Okay, so that's it. St. Andrew's Church, celebrating 300 years. See, it's open to the public. It really is beautiful. You have to see it. It doesn't let you know what time, so I'm thinking it's open very, very early. So I'm going to be heading down back to Old Richmond, historic Richmond area. So talk to you soon. See you later. This is the site of Richmond County Hall and Parish House of St. Andrew's Church. There's a photo. Okay, so you can read this. I'm going to shut up. So we're back where we started. Okay, so there's the coffee shop. So it doesn't open up until about 11. The information center, some of the shops. So we're just gonna head back and call it a day. So here's job printing. Let's go here. Which is here. Proclamation. Richmond County for sale to close a concern. which is really kind of cool. It's another one. Can't look inside. Richmond Town bill of fare. Looks like a menu. Which is really kind of cool. So, I don't know if you can see inside, but it's a print shop. Okay, I'm pretty sure they open at 11. This is the back. This, I don't know, maybe this was an outhouse at one time. Let's see. Whoa. It's open, and it was an outhouse. I think this is where the gentleman who keeps his tools. So I'm going to close it up on him. I don't think I should open that. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. We were here before. My brother's in there talking to him, of course. Of course.
My daughter just handed you this morning.
She did?
Yeah.
Where?
In New Jersey.
Get out of
Yeah.
here.
And
You
in
know
fact-
something? That's what I should have been. When I was still working, that's my brother.
Oh,
He's like a blogger. He blogs everything. I should have went straight to Jersey. I love Jersey. You know,
Yeah,
my wife
well,
will always
obviously,
in there.
yeah, and her.
I like South
They were able to buy her husband's uncle's home, so
Yeah.
they're very familiar with it. Beautiful.
Whereabouts? Is it Southern Jersey or?
They're talking about property. They're talking about, my brother's talking about, instead of talking about colonial stuff, he said, oh, I should have moved to Jersey. So, but he loves Florida. He absolutely loves Florida. So, yeah. Yeah, let's continue. That truck is actually, they're actually painting that home. Looks like it's an historic color. Maybe it's an, I don't know, historic, maybe it was an accurate color, or maybe that's just a primer, some kind of primer. But yeah, wow, they're redoing that. So yeah, let's continue. So my brother's in heavy conversation with the man who makes the furniture. So I'm gonna head over by myself to, well, another little area, little church. I don't know if that's a modern church or happens to be part of old Richmond Town, but yeah. So this store is the tin shop. We saw that behind me, right here, the tin shop. Okay, so we saw that. This must be a residence. Yeah, so I'm gonna head over to the church across the street. Let me turn the camera around. So, talk soon. Okay, so I'm gonna head over there because I want to see what kind of church that is. Coffee did me in. I don't know what that is, what building that is, but I don't think it's original. I don't think it's colonial period. It doesn't look like it is. Got a couple of stables back here that are attached to that, which is really, really nice. So you pass that gate and then you're back in Staten Island. So I don't know what that is. There's no sign that tells you what it is. PS 28. Wow, that is an old school. That has to be like maybe the turn of the century, the 20th century. So I'm thinking early to mid 1900s. That's what that probably looks like. Really is pretty. Wow, that's a nice school. Let's walk up these stairs. Maybe they'll mention exactly what that school is. Again, this is in old historic Richmond. So I'm going to walk up these stairs because maybe there's some kind of plaque. I do see a PS 28, and this doesn't look like any modern day school that I've ever seen. So Gonna go around back. Maybe there's something there. Look at that graffiti on the door. That's terrible. This has got to be a school from at least the early to mid 1900s. I never saw a school like this modern day. So they have some picnic tables in the back, so they must use this for something. Student restrooms. So I don't know. It doesn't tell you what it is. It just tells you PS 28. But circa what? You know, circa what? There's a nice, beautiful church. So, I'm going to continue. Go down here. Can't go up that way. The only thing you could do is go down here. My sneakers are squeaking because I got wet. So across the street, this nice looking church, as you can see, it's actually very pretty. That is St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Church. Okay. St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Church. Cool. Sorry for the shaking. Okay, so that is in operation today. But what this building is, I don't know. I do know. It's a school. But this is not any modern day school that I've ever seen. This has got to be the early 1900s, the late 1800s. Because if you look at the architect of this building, yeah, this is old. I'll see if I can find out, get some information. Okay, so I couldn't find out anything. The only thing I know, PS 28, but look at the architecture. This is definitely the early 1900s, late 1800s. Yeah, this is no modern day school that I've ever seen. So this is pretty old. Pretty old. Not colonial, but old. So I did find out from a lady that it is the early 1900s and they are going to restore it, bring it back to its former glory. It is a beautiful, beautiful building. The architecture, the woodworking, everything. It's absolutely beautiful. And they should bring it back. Take away the gates in the front, take away the air condition, put everything the way it was. It's absolutely beautiful. Nice. Those church bells are going off. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect timing. Okay, so I'm gonna head up back this road, see if I can actually meet up with my brother again, if he's still talking to that guy about moving to Jersey. Who the hell knows? But let's continue. I'm at the window of the tin shop. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can. So that's inside the tin shop. Okay, I'm gonna try to take as, oh look, a colander, I think. But that's really cool. I'm gonna see if I can go on the other side. And yes, I can. This is the other side of the tin shop. So it's not open. They don't open up until about 11 o'clock, but I can't wait that long. So I can do it this way. That's really nice. Okay, so I just got dropped off. I did get a ride back with my brother back home. I just got back from old historic Richmond Town. It is really, really nice there. I love the history there. It's not that big, so you could probably spend about an hour there and see everything. The St. Andrew's Church actually was my favorite part of the whole area when I was there. It's adjacent to old historic Richmond. So definitely go to the church, go to the churchyard. There are a lot of beautiful headstones there to see. There is a trail that actually takes you to other places. I didn't do that today. I'm going to save that for another video. I did enjoy my stay and walk around old historic Richmond. The only drawback about that place, they have an ice cream place called Edgar's Ice Cream. It looks like a little diner trailer, which is totally out of place there. There used to be an historic building from the colonial era there, which was demolished, and they actually put a modern day little, almost looks like a train car that was put there to serve ice cream. I mean, it's good for the kids. I mean, if you're walking around and you want to have ice cream or soda and stuff like that, but there is a coffee shop there that actually serves coffee and sandwiches and ice cream and stuff, so you could buy that there, and that's in an historic building. What they should have done was they should have taken the ice cream place and they should have put it into they should have built an historic looking building in that spot and actually made that the ice cream place. It would have fit perfectly in there. But what they have there is really totally out of place. It doesn't fit in with the atmosphere at all. I did learn that there is a beautiful school there from the early 1900s that it's called PS 28. You'll see it in the video, or you probably did see it in the video. They are actually redoing that school. They're actually going to restore it back to its former glory, and I can't wait to see that. I think that's going to look nice. So, yeah, thanks for coming along with me on my tour to old historic Richmond town. Please like this video if you found it interesting. Please subscribe to my channel, and please ring the notification bell so you'll get notified when I'm posting a video. Like I said, I have a couple of videos in mind to do. There are a couple of cemeteries. There are some haunted places. There are some dirt roads that take you into parks. So, and there are some cooking videos also. So again, thanks for watching. I did get a lot of steps in. I got over 10,000 steps today. I got about 5,000 more to go to make my 15,000 quota for the day. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again soon.